So tomorrow when this starts, you guys are going to get a big circle. So all 6 teams, there's going to be 30 of you. There'll be 6 teams of 5 individuals each. From there, once we get in the circle, you guys are going to circle in the middle. Once you hear the whistle blow, you and your team are going to, 3 of the teams are going to run through that zone over there, okay? And then the other 3 teams will run over here. So how we separate it into the sections, 3 of the teams will go there, 3 of the teams will go here. And then once we get done with that, we'll go on to the next thing, okay? Okay, so once you get to this barrier, which is like right off of the incline where you go up the stairs, you have to wait. So once you come from the jog off of the field, you have to wait until every team member is past the barrier. Once everybody's past the barrier, we will go into a farmer's carry. On the farmer's carry, you can either start with your right hand or your left hand. Okay, so if you start with your right hand, you're going to start at the cone. Okay, you're going to run down to the other cone. Okay, so it'll be 50 yards on the way down, okay, and then 50 yards on the way back. Now, as Coach Bradford is running, if at any time she takes her left hand and she touches her right, she has to start that rep over, okay? So once she's done with her right hand, okay, she's going to drop, switch hands, and then she's going to run down again 50 and back with her left hand. At any point in time, if you touch with your right hand, you have to start that rep over. Once the team gets back and all 5 members go through this, okay, you have to wait until the 5th team member finishes through the line. You will keep your plate here at the cone, okay, and then your team will run up the incline all the way up to the top of the stadium, okay? Okay, next is the goblet squat. So once your team gets up the incline, okay, you have to wait until every team member has gotten here before you start the goblet squat. The standard of movement, okay, will be underneath the chin, all right, crease of the hip past the knee, and then back up to the top, full extension of the hips, okay? So up, down, that will be 25 reps per person, okay? Now, what we're not looking for is, for instance, you don't get past parallel right there, or you don't extend your hips at the top. So you're partially broken up like that, okay? So once you're done with the goblet squat, once the first person is done, okay, the second person will go, the third person, the fourth person, the 5th person. Once you're done with that, okay, we're gonna have 2 teams on each section and then another team on the next section down here. One team's gonna stay in their little area here, okay? You're going to grab a cone per group, okay? Once you grab a cone and everybody is here, that person can take off. So what this portion is you're going to take off with your cone, you're going to go up the stadium. You're going to go right around the corner here as the first team. The other team will go on the other side here. You're going to sprint all the way to the top of the stadium. Once you get to the top of the stadium, you're going to drop your cone up at the top. Once you drop it back at the top, then you're coming back down to tag your partner's hand. Okay? When you come back down, you're coming down the same side that you went up, okay, because the other team's going to be on the other side of that railing. So once Coach Bradford gets back down here, she'll come around the corner, go back down to the bottom of the stairs, okay? She'll tag her partner's hand, and then the next partner will take off. So once the first person gets to the top and they stack their cone, okay, the other 4 members will go behind that, okay, and they'll stack their cones on top of that one cone where the first partner dropped it off. Once all 5 cones are up at the top, that 5th person, once they come back down and they tag the first person's hand, the first person will do the same thing. They'll sprint back up to the top. They will grab a cone off the top of the cones and then run back down and then tag their partner's hand. Once they're done with that and everybody's done grabbing their cones, they'll come back down to the bottom. They'll grab their cones and they'll grab the sand bell. So everything that you have done up to this point, besides the farmer's walk, you're going to pick up all of your items, the cones, the sand bell. Once you get to the bottom of the ramp, you'll grab the strap and the plate and carry that. Okay, so once you get here at this point, and you've carried all your equipment from the stadium stairs, okay, and you come back down that ramp, make sure that you grab your plate with the handle, okay, and bring it out to the field. Once you get out to the field, all your equipment has to stay behind this blue dotted line, okay, before you can start the next event. Now, if there's a team member lagging behind, you have to wait before you start the next event, okay, until that team member gets here. So all 5 members need to be here at all times before you start the next event. Okay? Next exercise, we're going to do figure 0 abs, okay, which is going to be 15 reps each way. Now, as Coach Bradford is doing the 0 abs, okay, Coach Carrillo is going to do a plank at the same time, okay. Once she's done with 15 going one way, she'll come back through, okay, and then do 15 the other way. Now, at any point in time, if Coach Carrillo raises her butt up or she drops down, okay, they have a 10-second penalty, okay, from there, and then once the 10 seconds is up, Coach Bradford can start where she previously ended at. So if she ended on 10, then you start at 11, 12, 13. Okay? So once we're done with that, and Coach Bradford's done, she will pass the med ball off to Coach Carrillo. The 3rd team member will then do the plank. Okay? Once the 3rd person's done, the 4th person will go. When the 5th person on the team is doing the figure 0 abs, the first person that started on figure 0 abs will plank during that time. You have to make sure that you are getting in a plank position before you start the figure 0 abs. Okay? Once you're done with that, then your med ball stays here with the other equipment, and then we move to the 2-2-4-4-6-6 cone drill. Okay? The standard of movement over this is that you're going over the cones. Okay? So the first one is going to be 2. There's 2, so you get past the second cone. All right? Then you come back and you go to 4. Okay? You go out to 4, touch, and then come back. Okay? After that is 6. You go all the way out to 6, okay, and then back to the beginning. All right, so that's 1 rep. Okay, you're going to have 3 total reps here. It doesn't matter which direction you face, okay, but at any point in time, you have to, when you go over to 2, you have to stick on 1 foot, just like that, okay? If you stick with both, all right, you have to start that rep back over, okay? So if you screw up at any time during the 4, the 2, the 4, the 6, you have to start the rep over, okay? If you've already had 1 or 2 reps completed and you screw up on the 3rd rep, okay, you don't have to reset and do 1 or 2 again, okay? You can just finish that 3rd step, all right? The other thing too, if you get to 2 and you come over, you tap, and then you come back over, okay? You can rest in this position with both feet down. That's the only resting position where both feet can be down on the ground, okay? You just come over, tap, rest, and then you can go down to 4 from there, okay? So, once you get your 3 reps, the next partner can go. Once the next partner goes, the 3rd person, the 4th person, the 5th person. Once the 5th person is done, okay, you guys will walk out to the goal line, okay? From here, all right, you'll be in order. It doesn't matter what order you're in, okay? You're going to do a 100-yard shuttle. It's going to be 100 yards and back. So you're going to go goal line to goal line and then back to the previous goal line. When you start, you have to make sure that your foot is behind the white, okay? When your partner gets through, you slap hands and then take off, okay? Once everybody's done with the 200-yard shuttle, they'll come together. Once they're done, that last person goes through, you're gonna pick up the cones, okay, for the last event. You're gonna grab all of your equipment, so the cones from the top, the med ball, the plate, the strap, the sand bell, okay, and you're gonna stack it on top of the plate. Okay, once you have everything stacked, you have one hand on the plate. It doesn't matter if you have any hands on the object, and you're gonna carry your objects, okay, all the way to the 50-yard line. Okay, you can walk like this, you can jog, you can do however you want. You have to have at least one hand on the plate. Okay, once you get to the 50, okay, your time is completed, and then you finish the relay.